maybe managed to get a little bit of extra damage, but live long enough to even start casting it, so not quite what he wanted there. I think FaZe Clan is being a little bit bullied here. Little bit. I say a little bit because for the most part, he's doing fine. It's just he keeps taking a lot of damage whenever he gets ganked or whenever his trade starts. You're fine.
Heal gonna be popped. Crimson Sage might be in trouble now, though. Bladed Thesis. They got some damage down, but that's going to be the stun onto Bladed Thesis. Milky Way flashing back, putting back a good amount of damage.
Hello,
Ox Blazer has teleported behind, and that's going to be the shutdown for Vayne, and now Cornelius just left on his own.
That was unfortunate. That was so sad to watch, because like, yeah, we got the kill, and oh, no we don't. Oh, we're in the wrong spot. Oh, where'd the rise come from?
Ooh. Flash out of Tainted.
Trash waifu just walking through, not seeing Milky Way. Thing too, because I actually think you could probably kill Milky Way.
I think Ox Blazer could probably kill him as well. Oriana there to deter any further engages.
It's okay, and we do see the Catalyst being picked up by Ox Blazer. Probably going to go for that nice Rod of Ages, gives him a lot of tankiness. And,
a lot of damage. Eventually.
I'm kind of confused. What's Tainted Legacy doing with that Sapphire Crystal?
Maybe he's just copying Ryze's build.
Yeah, I'm just like, what is he doing?
Got a little ahead of himself, I guess. As we see Trash Waifu gonna be in a lot of trouble. That's gonna be the depth charge, but it doesn't go off. The
stun
cancels it, but that's gonna be the stun. Cornelius goes down as well. I was trying to figure out what happened there. It was the stealth that canceled the depth charge. As we see FaZe Clan gonna pick a fight top lane, fully noted, doing a lot of damage, but that's gonna be a kick from Lee Sin, and that'll be the kill.
I really like what FaZe Clan did there, because he actually baited really hard. Because he dove. Uh-oh, Tainted Legacy, goodbye.
Yeah, Ox Blazer doing a lot of damage, gonna lock Tainted Legacy up for one last time. As Elise makes her way mid, but nothing she can do. All of the laners dead now.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think. I'm still at this moment of what's going on, because I'm like, what is he doing with it? Okay, he's literally copying the build.
Yeah.
He just built a Catalyst. Buddy, you need some MR really bad. Like we're getting solo killed by Ryze. You need some magic resist really hard. Oh man.
I'm not sure what to say about that, but both supports, great vision coming out from EPG around this dragon. Might actually look to start it up here. Or I'm sorry, that's
Crossfire, yeah.
Crossfire.
They did start it up, but it looks like EPG is gonna finish it.
Yeah. Crimson Rage gonna zone a little bit here. Oxfire gonna try to catch up with Trash Waifu. Waifu not quite gonna throw the anchor, does get over to the wall. Milky Way pops the final hour, but not gonna get anything.
I mean, I guess, you know, it's got a relatively short cooldown. May as well use it. I mean, it's a
casual.
100-second cooldown, and you really, like, people talk about wasting it, but you don't actually use it all that often. Basically, coming in with this buff here from the Herald.
Ooh, they both do a lot of damage.
Yeah, but you gotta keep in mind, that was a winning trade for FaZe Clan, and he's a level behind.
True.
Did lose his tower, though. Kind of unfortunate. But you know, this is still the same thing that happened last game, though. FaZe Clan was behind at first, and then he suddenly was ahead for some reason.
He suddenly wasn't.
He was behind, and then he wasn't, and everything was fine. Now, one thing, though, is that difference in this game, every other one of his lanes and the jungle are ahead. Bot lane is quite ahead. They're even on CS, but Milky Way having 4 kills is going to be hard to deal with. He does already have that Stag Shiv, and he's got the Zeal. Probably going to be building up into, well, I guess we'll see, but it could be anything from the Rapid Fire Cannon we've seen to, I don't know, maybe like a Phantom Dancer, whatever he wants, whatever he's feeling like building.
Ooh,
oh,
flash
goodbye.
out of Ox Blazer, as well as the kick from Lee Sin. It's going to be the shockwave, but it's not quite going to be enough. Oxblazer getting his 4th kill of the game. He's fully loaded.
You know, I don't even know why Tainted Legacy even bothered using Shockwave, because
not fully noted.
Like at least if you still have it up when you spawn, you'll be able to use it if they try and gank you again, like when you have a better position. Oh, he managed to actually get a smite. Good job, Bladed Thesis.
But something I've noticed, I mean, this game and last game, and I don't mean to harp on about it, but Crossfire, they use so much resources in terms of vision around that dragon. They start the dragon and then don't secure the dragon. All of that resources they put in towards, you know, getting vision around the dragon, they could have just used to farm and play safe.
You say harping on it, but like I totally agree with you, okay? Because, and I mentioned it at the end of the game, and I briefly mentioned it in the chat whenever I was talking about stuff between the load screens. But Crossfire is spending so much on this vision, and they're not actually doing anything with it. Goodbye, Cornelius. Oh,
yeah,
nice
but
bomb,
that's gonna be a trade-back kill, and he's actually gonna be able to make it out. Heal as well as the rocket jump.
Wow. Barely survived. All right, Cornelius, you get a pass for now.
Very well played, Cornelius. I think I think that may have been some amount of luck, but now Tainted Legacy again getting locked up, flashes away. But that's something you can't do too often.
You know, Tainted Legacy, if you had Shockwave there, you might have been able to kill Oxblazer, because you'd have been able to Shockwave him into your tower, but you didn't.
Bladed Thesis now looking for Oxblazer. Gonna take a lot of damage though, but that should be enough.
It's okay. He died, but he died doing what he loves. Crimson Rage looks like he might have disconnected, was just kind of spamming auto attacks on that tower.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate there.
It's okay. We do see a little bit of vision being blown around this area. Looks like they might want to secure this tower, and I can't blame them. This lane is losing, probably their hardest lane losing right now, because he's not even equal on farm like bot lane is.
But Fiora took a long time getting back to top lane, really not presenting any pressure. And now with that kill lost bot lane, Crossfire is gaining a lot of ground back.
I think it's a little bit of not using advantages that they have, because if you look right now, like, while we've seen a lot of kills coming out from EPG, they haven't actually gotten any towers with it. They only just got a tower, and that was FaZe Clan, and FaZe Clan was losing his lane.
Right.
So, which this happened last time as well. He lost his tower, and then he turned around and got the other tower, and said, haha, now my lane is pushed up, I can go somewhere else, I don't need teleport. So maybe he'll go somewhere else and go camp Brianna, I don't know. Kind of a lull. Dragon spawning in another minute here. Baron going to be replacing the Rift Herald in 1 minute and 10. And not really sure if there's going to be any pushes for that like there was last time. We did see a really early Baron attempt last time, and that was a little bit unusual. I guess teams aren't usually that far ahead.
Vayne gets the turret in the bot lane, already securing, or already buying the Static Shiv as well as the Rapid Fire Cannon. He's going to be a bit better at sieges. I really kind of like Rapid Fire Cannon. I think it really helps Vayne out a lot.
I agree on one condition, and I don't like what he did with it right now. Normally, you go this build, he has the BF sword now, but what you do is, between your Static Shiv and your Rapid Fire Cannon, you build a BF sword, with the intent of building it into like an Infinity Edge, or a Bloodthirster, or something. Because if you build these two items, you have built 0 damage.
Right.
So, sure, you have a lot of DPS, but this early in the game, DPS is less valuable than burst.
That makes sense.
Finally seeing Crossfire actually go for a dragon and get it.
Yeah, they put a lot of resources into it, but they are going to lose pressure bot side and mid. This turret should go down.
Look at that topside turret taking so much damage. Might be able to get it. Yep, looks like they are going to secure it. And Oxblazer managing to get a nice little bit of damage on there. Crimson Rage was caught.
Crimson Rage taking a little bit of damage. Gonna blow up there, but that's the depth charge onto Vayne. She flashes out of the shockwave. Not gonna land. Bladed Thesis is gonna end up going down, as well as Tristana. But kills could be traded back here. Irelia does pick up one, looking for two. Ignite down onto Irelia. Oxblazer doing work this game. 4 for 1. And that's going to be another 2 turrets.
Artha, I got to commend you here. That was a fantastic kick because not only did he kick very important target, he successfully kicked Cornelius. He kicked Cornelius in the middle of rocket jump. He interrupted the rocket jump with it, so he kicked her out of her only defensive ability. And ripped this tower. Now, that was a very one-sided fight. Sure, we did see a little bit of a return kill coming out from Fully Noited, but at the same time, FaZe Clan came back in and got a kill as well, so it just kind of... it wasn't really worth. I lost 2 towers for it.
Not at all. 21:30 on the clock, and about 6.5k in the lead.
Yeah, but that 6.5k is something they've built only just now. They were actually barely ahead. They were only about half a thousand ahead a few minutes ago. So they managed to get that back with his towers.
EPG kind of just taking what they want from the jungle before they leave.
That's okay. Oh, goodbye, Artha.
Cornelius. Oh, that's going to be a kill picked up for Cornelius. I wasn't actually sure he was going to make that.
Well, he does have his Infinity Edge now, so he can actually out-trade Lee Sin very hard. It just so happens that Lee Sin had kick last time, and this time he doesn't.
Ooh, that's going to be the anchor toss.
Crimson not quite doing what he wanted. Was hoping to get a little bit more damage on it, but it was a tank. Oh,
that's a fully noted.
That's a fully noted. You don't want to be here anymore. You should probably leave.
The rest of EPG gonna back off.
Kind of a lull. We do see though, if you look briefly at the items again. I was talking about. I mean, you jokingly said it, but I'm being quite literal that Tainted Legacy is basically just copying Ryze's build. And at this point, he basically will be because he's got.
Yeah.
They have the same boots. They both got Aroa, and they got the tier. But the difference is that the tier on Oxblazer is now a Seraph's Embrace, because guess what? He stacks it pretty fast, and you haven't had the gold to buy your Seraphs.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Tainted Legacy, but that's going to be a bladed very low. He's going to repel up, but first kill going to go over to Crossfire. Vayne on the backside dealing a lot of damage. That's going to be 2 more picked up.
Goodbye, Trash Waifu.
Yeah, Trash Waifu gonna go down, and that should be an inhibitor turret, if not the Baron.
So I liked the Milky Way Vayne play there. He managed to burn down Fully Noited, just completely ignored everything else.
Ooh, Artha going very low. Rocket jump towards Artha, but he should be fine. Turret does go down. 3 seconds on Bladed Thesis.
The first inhibitor falling in about 24 minutes here, and not the earliest inhibitor we've ever seen, but you can still come back from it, although normally you aren't missing so many towers when the inhibitor goes down that early.
Ooh, Artha has to be a little careful here of the Baron Rush. Only 24 minutes into the game, but...
It is possible that they can do a Baron Rush, but
yeah,
it would be very dangerous. Especially because their team is behind, so if they get caught with their pants down, they're basically dead. Oxblazer clearing a little bit of wards. Looks like they're wanting to put a little bit of vision onto this Baron side. They do want to be able to get this, but I'm not so sure that it's going to be on the horizon anytime soon, unless somebody decides they want to push out bot some more, because bot's going to keep pushing in. Like, if you look at the bot side right now, there's actually a melee minion down. So, while, okay, yeah, sure, Cornelius pushed that off and Fully Noited, you are dead.
Yeah, Fully Noted, completely caught out. That's going to be the Winter's Bite, locking him up. And he's gonna go down. Gonna give that over to FaZe Clan.
I like the thought of trying to Blade Surge over, maybe save yourself, but you Blade Surged on a FaZe Clan. He's gonna kill you. Artha managing to keep people. Ooh, a fantastic dodge of the cocoon there with the shockwave. The resonating strike, rather.
Baron is gonna go very low, under 3,000 health. EPG should be able to pick this one up. Blade and Thesis gonna get locked down. That's the shockwave though, picking up 1 kill. You're having to flash out Cornelius, dealing a lot of damage, but Milky Way trading back, and Tainted Legacy just lost all of his health, and that's gonna be Cornelius going down.
The range increase on rapid fire cannon just destroying him. And one thing to say, that was actually very well played from Milky Way. Once again, he managed to push 3 people away from him. As an AD carry, they were that scared of him.
Yeah. And that should be EPG looking towards the end of this game here. Pushing down these Nexus turrets. Gonna be their second win of the series.
If there's ever a time to do something, now is it. Oh, goodbye.
Fully noted, goes in, gets the Ignite down. However, Lee Sin still on the Nexus. Is going very low. Vayne picks up 2 more kills, and that's going to be the game. 26:43 on the clock. Very well played.
Well played, and congratulations to EPG, Ethereum Gaming. You guys will continue on next week into the semifinals against, what was it, Soul 7? Soul 7 next week. Once again, guys, go ahead and do your outro.
Phenomenal games. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the games tonight. If be sure to check out HP5v5 subreddit if you have not already. We have many more games to come, so stick around. Declabase, do you have anything you'd like to add before we go?
No, just fantastic games, guys. Make sure that you check out, particularly during the week. We have started doing very often now, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We're going to be doing weeknight in-house games. They will be streamed if we can help it. We're going to try and stream them as much as we can after 7 o'clock Eastern Time. That's 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock Central, and, well, if you're on the Pacific Coast, 4 o'clock. So, guys, it's been a pleasure casting for you. It's been a pleasure casting for you, Small Dog, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.